Oh, let's talk some junk tonight, y'all. Let's get the music playing. Crap, I can't even hear the music. What the heck? Let's see. Oh, I got the wrong headphones on. I got two sets of headphones, y'all. Talk some junk. Oh, here we go. Woo! God, dog. Well, somebody got exposed, didn't they? Oh, man, it's time to bring some people up in the stream. Somebody. AJ got his PG-13 channel whooped. Oh, man. Let me know, man. Whoever want links, man, it's time to cook, man. Let's cook on this, y'all. Anybody want in, man? Let me know. I'm sending links out now. Okay? Y'all know we keep a small crowd here, but we can cook. To this day! To this day! Okay, alright. My man, the expert genius, want in? Gotcha. Ryan Clark, let me know if you want a link. I see some of the brothers in here. Okay, I got you. Hold on, expert genius. I got you, man. I got you. I ain't never had you on before, but you know, you seem like you're pretty cool, dude. I got you. It's time, man. Trade the Prince. Alright, trade the. Yeah, I gotta spell this out, man. Trade the Prince. Okay. Anybody want in? We finna cook. Alright, Trey, I got you. I'm finna send you in. Man, Andy Ruiz beat that boy down, y'all. Oh, man. You know, we tried to tell Eddie. We tried to tell Eddie Hearn, y'all. We tried to tell this guy. Nah, man, he didn't want to listen. He did not want to listen to the LDBC. Okay, now I wonder where that Joshua fan who was supposed to expose the LDBC. Okay, yeah. Hold on, man. I got people texting me too. Hold on. Okay, I sent the link out, man. Anybody else want a link? Guys, hey, we can cook, man. I don't know how many of the brothers going on, man. AJ got exposed, man. Yeah, Ryan Clark. I'm going to cut the music, man. Okay, it's time, man. We don't need to be listening to music right now.
What's good?
What's up, expert James? What it do, man? What it do?
Man, I just gotta laugh, bro. He whooped his ass from round 1 to round 7, bro. AJ, bro, and what I haven't heard anybody talk about is AJ. When the referee stopped it, he didn't even look like he wanted anymore. He quit. He's made him quit, and this is their so-called hero. Their hero quit on them. He quit on them. He came to America and quit on them. Like Uncle said, you gotta eat your vitamins, brother. And AJ surely didn't.
How they gonna explain this, man? How they gonna explain this?
I don't. And you know what? I watched it illegally on the stream, but I was actually going to pay, to get the little DAZN app. I'm glad I didn't, because they can't call. Well, there should be a rematch. Rematch for what? It wasn't even close.
Man, it wasn't. Look, man, Andy Ruiz beat this boy down, and then I'm gonna tell you what making me mad, man. The announcers. The announcers, they were sitting there talking about, AJ's starting to fight off good, and AJ's doing this. And I'm like, wait a minute, did they not just see AJ get pieced up real quick? And then, it's almost like they try to ignore that Andy Ruiz was doing his job. Oh, hold on. My boy Pete Long in the building. My man Pete Long in the building, man. Man, that's my dude. Pete Long. Hold on, man. I got to mod Pete. Yeah, I got to mod up Pete Long, man. Sorry, Pete. Sorry about that,
Oh,
man. That mod took so long. Pete Long, man, that's my dude. Man, Brittany Miles, give us your take on the fight. This my girl Brittany Miles. What it do, Brittany?
what's up, Brittany?
Coach. Hi, babe. Hi, Coach. Oh my gosh. Coach, I have been laughing my ass off
Oh,
for about 30 minutes straight. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm talking about like a genuine laugh, just laughing at all the
hey,
AJ Dick riders, all the Wilder haters. Like thinking about all of that just made me laugh. And you remember when we had got off air, I told you my brother and some other dudes, we were all at the bar and they were like, man, I think Andy, may have a shot because he hit hard. I know he's big and out of shape, but they were like he hits hard. And you remember I told you that, and I was like, man, I don't know, AJ probably gonna win.
Yeah,
And this is gonna be a normal day in the office. But when AJ looked in his corner, man, that told me all I need to know about him. When he
man,
looked in
dude,
his corner,
hey,
dude ain't
when
even.
he
Go ahead, go ahead.
when when he looked at his corner, bruh, that like she said, it was over. When a fighter looks at their corner for help, it's
yep,
over. It's
yep.
over.
Dude ain't even
Cause
want to come out the corner, man. I was like, what? Come on, AJ. What? Come on, man. What you, AJ? You got $100 million on the line, man. You ain't come out the corner. How you gonna explain this? I said, damn, AJ. Boy, you done
Hey,
got your ass whooped by the Michelin man. You know what? I gotta stop picking on Andrew. I gotta apologize to Ruiz. I said
yeah, you
Ruiz.
gotta apologize.
I
Yep.
got to apologize, and I'm gonna make a
hey,
video. It's gonna be an Andy Ruiz video. I'm gonna say, Andy, I apologize, because then I looked at Eddie Hearn face and I started singing, Eddie, are you okay? Are you okay, Eddie? You've been hit by,
hey,
you've been punched by a smooth criminal, and Andy Ruiz robbed that damn bank, boy.
He
hey,
did.
Snickers need to endorse Andy Ruiz because that's all he been talking about is Snickers. They need to endorse this man. It was the power of the Snicker that helped him drop Anthony Joshua and end this hype job, this facade who they called a champion.
Yep. And
I mean,
now,
I
it's
tell.
obvious. You said
Oh,
what?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say like it's so obvious why he didn't want to fight Wilder. If you don't even want to come out the corner against the Michelin Man, you ain't gonna want a piece of the you ain't gonna want a piece of the bomb squad. You just not. So
Hey,
it's obvious who was ducking who, and I don't want to hear any more bullshit about AJ. Like AJ, he wasn't ducking and blah blah blah. He was ducking Wilder. The end. We already knew that, but this fight confirmed that.
we can't call him the Michelin Man no more. We
I
call him
know we
Mr.
can't.
Snickers. Mr. Snickers.
All right, okay. We gotta call him Mr. Snickers, man. See, listen. I think Coach Shelton Harrison gonna give out some history lesson. Ah, man, history lessons, y'all. You see, when AJ said that he didn't want to fight Wilder, probably until 2020, 2021, I sat back and I said, dang, this boy's scared. And then, I had the AJ defenders. Pete Long, and that's my boy in the comment thread. They were saying, Coach, he's not afraid of Wilder. Wilder is the bum behind all this. AJ has done more than Wilder in 20 fights than Wilder has done in 40 fights. You start getting that. Then, y'all, so then they offered Wilder the $12.5 million. Wilder said, okay, I'll take that. But when I knock out Anthony Joshua, you got to take it in a rematch. Eddie Hearn said no. So they offered Wilder $15 million. Wilder said, okay, I'll take that, but you got to take that in a rematch. Eddie Hearn said no. Then AJ running around here telling me, hey, if you give me $50 million, I'll fight him tomorrow. So Shelly Finkel, Steven Espinoza, they confirmed the $50 million was real. Eddie Hearn, okay, Eddie Hearn confirmed the $50 million was real him damn self. Barry Hearn, with his racist ass, he said the $50 million was real. And guess what, y'all? Still no fight. How they gonna explain this? And now they
You
want
know
to.
why?
Yeah, go ahead,
You want
man.
to know why there was no fight? Because Anthony Joshua said it himself. He was not going to sell his soul for $50 million. And it didn't matter because his soul was took tonight by Andy Ruiz. So he may as well should have just sold it for $50 million instead of getting it took from him.
Oh hell, he sold his soul to Eddie Hearn. That's the devil. Hell, that's even worse.
True, true.
How you gonna explain this? How these people gonna explain all of this, y'all? I said I was laughing the whole fight. I said, damn. I said Andy Ruiz whipping this boy's ass. Like he beating him up. And you know what? He sucked his stamina through the body though. God.
I just can't believe the dude looked like he was done. Like, nah, go ahead and stop the fight. I'm good. I'm not coming back out. To Andy Ruiz.
Yep. So then, what you think? I mean, he wouldn't even have a chance to tell his corner to stop the fight against Wilder because he would have been on the mat, before he even went back to the corner. So
Went back to the corner. He wouldn't even went to the corner. He would have went straight to the hospital or the coroner's office or something. Fucking with Wilder.
Man, I gotta get Wilder thoughts. Like I hope he got somebody gonna catch him on an interview or something like that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna catch him soon within a few days, and they gonna get Tyson's perspective.
Hey,
this is gonna be crazy.
Look for that 78 Sports interview because it is coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
78 is about to interview Wilder. It's coming. It might even be tomorrow.
Wilder is cutthroat and he don't give a fuck. So I know.
Hey,
he finna talk some shit.
Hey, Brittany. Hey, Brittany and Expert. Hey, it's time to do some entertaining. Let's do some entertaining. Hey, Brittany, you ready for your first interview? Expert Jeans, you ready for your first interview?
Oh Lord.
I'm ready for my first interview.
Oh, okay, you ready?
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna get the Bronze Bomber on the phone. I'm gonna get him on the phone for y'all. Listen, and y'all gotta ask him the right questions, okay? You got to ask the Bronze Bomber the right questions, okay?
Oh, you about to get the ball? Shit. My favorite fighter. Go ahead, bro.
I'm
ready.
Him on the phone. Hey, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Here you go. Now watch this. Now listen. Now phone for the ring. Okay. Here it is.
I hope he answer.
Okay. Hold on. Calling Wilder up. Come on, Wilder. Pick the phone up, man. Come on, Wilder. Pick it up. Dang. Hold on. I'm gonna call him again. Okay. Bomb Squad. Hey, champ. Hey, we got the champ on the phone, y'all. Hey.
What's good, champ?
Hey, champ.
Many times I told y'all, 'cause I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. I say what I say, and I mean what I say.
Champ, so, champ, I got a question for you.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, champ. So, you see that AJ just got knocked out, right? Tell us what were your immediate thoughts on him getting knocked out tonight.
Well, I said, I told Eddie Hearn, I said, listen, if AJ can beat me, then make the motherfucking fight, motherfucker, then make the fight. Because, see, to this day,
champ, I just got one thing to ask you, man. It ain't even about the fight tonight. What do you think the split should be?
I say what I say and I say what I mean because I told everybody, I said that God don't make no mistakes. God don't make no mistakes. I think the split should be 95-5. Yeah, I think the split should be 95. I think that split should be 95-5.
You don't get shit. Like she said, he don't get shit.
Nah.
Hey, he can get a free oil change, bro. Wilder get 100% and AJ can get a free oil change. That's if he do good.
Hey, but did you see Eddie Hearn's reaction? Did y'all see Eddie Hearn's face?
No, I didn't see his face. I need to go back.
Yeah, I didn't see his face.
Y'all got to see his face, man. Eddie Hearn. It looked like Eddie Hearn's about to cry.
We need to put him on suicide watch because that was all the matchroom right there. Matchroom just fell when AJ fell. That's all they had.
God dog, man. Hey y'all. I wasn't thinking AJ was gonna get his ass whooped like this, y'all. Like
I knew it. I told Blood Boxing when I was like, man, did you see the Alexander Dimitrenko fight? I was like, AJ is similar to him, but it's gonna be the same thing. He's like, well, the reach. I'm like, Demetrico is taller than AJ. He weighs more than AJ, and he has a longer reach, and he still got his ass whooped by Andy Ruiz. It's gonna be the same thing, same thing. But God damn, I didn't know it was exactly the same thing.
Oh man, so break down the fight, y'all. So okay, break down what y'all saw in the fight. Like I actually want to get a blow by blow analysis.
Blow by blow analysis.
Yeah.
Well, this is still entertainment hour for me, so I'm gonna give everybody blow by blow. Bell rung. Andy Ruiz came out there, whooped his ass, pillar to post. Same thing, round two. Round three, AJ got a knockdown. It's like, oh, snaps. Fight might be changing. Nope. Andy Ruiz got back up, whooped his ass, pillar to post, dropped him twice, and the fight was basically over from there. I don't even have to go through the other rounds. That's the breakdown, folks. That's the breakdown. It it was a wash. I'm good. Anybody else?
Oh, okay. I mean,
Well,
man. Yeah, Brittany, you got to go. Go. Yeah, let's go for it.
I mean, it was pretty much like what he said. I agree. It's just I feel like the whole time AJ got outsmarted. Um, and I also think that we all underestimated Andy Ruiz, but I
I
mean I
did.
know my brother and his friends didn't, but I was like, and I didn't because you remember because I was like, man, I was kind of on the border. I picked AJ just because it's AJ, but I was like, man, I don't know because I've seen Andy hit, and people don't let the physique fool you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was debating on that with a guy at the bar when we watched the fight tonight because he was like, man, he's so out of shape and he don't got no muscle, and I'm like, because
Man,
Wilder. Now Wilder is nowhere near as muscular and jacked as AJ, but Wilder hits way harder than AJ, right?
that's a facade, AJ. Because if you really take a look at it, AJ is 200 and what he was like 224 pounds.
32,
He
yeah, 224
ballooned.
to 30, something like that.
He ballooned up.
I thought he was 247 pounds.
No. I'm talking about when he first started. He
Uh,
he put on that weight. AJ is not a big dude. His natural weight is like 224. He put on that weight. He put on 33 pounds of lean muscle.
Right.
He's not a big dude. That was all a facade. And you see people talking about, oh, look at his physique. So on BFTB's channel earlier today, we had a dude talking about, look at his biceps. Look at his biceps. Like, why are y'all looking at this man's biceps for?
yeah, nipples
Right.
and biceps, man. Hey, but we know these dudes undercover, man. Come on. These same
But
grown men that's always, following us from channel to channel, asking us to, put our pictures up on cam and all this other stupid mess. These same dudes, they're infatuated. They in love with AJ. We've been trying to tell y'all the LDBC. And now you know what? Where's that dude at? Where's that guy? Where's Apollo? Because he ducked me yesterday. Now I was supposed to get in here and really get him and educate him on the LDBC. He ain't even show up. And he said,
And he
"Oh
ain't
man,"
gonna show up.
he told me, "Oh man, I was at the movies with the wife." But yeah, come on,
Can
man,
I have
stop.
your Whataburger patty melt meal?
Sorry, we ordering food.
Oh God, dog.
hold on, I'm in Texas too.
Do you have
You said
lemonade?
Whataburger.
Guys
Let
getting
me
a
get that.
guys getting a water burger.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm going to
Whataburger is popular in
That's
Texas,
it,
Coach.
Uh,
I'm going to 7-Eleven after this. I'm about to grab me a Snickers.
ma'am.
Andy Ruiz inspired me. Y'all think
never,
I'm bullshit by here?
never been to a water. Well, I haven't been to a water break. I don't eat
Well,
meat.
it's in Texas. It's like the Texas version of McDonald's, but on another level. Like it's nowhere. It's not like McDonald's at all, but it's a Whataburger on every corner in Texas.
Oh, hell no, we need
Yeah,
that. Nah, we need that shit
What
nowhere.
part of Texas you
yeah.
in? 'Cause I'm from Lubbock.
I'm in Houston.
Oh, I got family in Houston too.
Yeah, I'm in Houston.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah,
Well,
coach, back to the fight, coach. I was like I was saying, like we were just debating with a dude at the bar, cause like I was like, why y'all so worried about how Jack, you know, AJ looks? That has nothing to do when it comes to a fight. Don't ever think that just because somebody looks more muscular that they're gonna win the fight. That means nothing.
Yeah, man, them stupid. Yeah, yeah. Tay Tay said
Look
them.
at Tyson Fury. I mean Tyson Fury to me, he's just a real slick and sly fighter. He just catches you a lot. He's real slick and sly. But like I said, in Wilder, I mean, he's fit, but he's not jacked up, looking like he on Roy's, but he will knock your ass out.
Hey,
So
it's like Wilder said. I'd rather be the part than look the part.
exactly. And AJ looks the part, but he's not the part. He just has that look. Everybody wants to see that big muscular boxer and in shape or whatever, but
Yeah,
he don't got the skills.
I don't know how. I don't know. I mean, Ruiz must always had stamina. I don't know how he had that because Ruiz was still fresh, and he was fresh in round 7, just as he was in round 1. AJ was getting fatigued, man. Well, it was those body shots, man. That's what was doing. Like Ruiz really focused on that body, man. He kept a sustained body attack. He was punching AJ in the damn chest, and so he was knocking a win out of AJ every time he hit him.
Hmm.
So
He broke him
I could
down.
actually broke his ass down, and I'm talking about broke him down, beat him down, made the boy quit in the corner, y'all. The
Yep.
boy quit in the corner. He quit.
I always say he didn't have the heart, and Andy Ruiz just proved me right. He don't have the heart.
Man, Andrew Ruiz went up in there and beat this boy down, man. And I guarantee you that a fight with Ruiz, I guarantee that's not going to be hard to make. I guarantee you that fight will not be hard to make.
Andy Ruiz ain't no bitch. First off, so
No, he not. Yeah, that's one thing I will say. And I remember watching because I was one of the really it wasn't a lot of hype around this fight, in my opinion. But I remember watching an interview with Andy and he was like, man, he's like AJ, he was talking to AJ in his camp. He was like, don't underestimate this fat boy. Like I'm gonna come hard, like I'm gonna come with it. And shit, he did. Like he did, man. He did. Like he looked super focused in his camp. Like, they did like a little interview with him and show a little bit of what he was doing in his camp. He looked super focused. And he was just like, don't underestimate me. That's exactly what he said. He's like, don't underestimate me, because I'm a big boy.
They ain't even try to give him his respect in the commentary, even in
Nope, they
promos.
didn't. Nope,
Everything
they
was
didn't.
AJ this, AJ that. Man, AJ,
Hmm.
AJ, AJ.
and
Yep.
Leonard hurt my soul, man. He looked disappointed.
Who did?
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sick of Sugar Ray Leonard. You remember he did that 20? What did he do? That 12 knockouts for Joshua or something. AJ Sugar Ray Leonard was doing some. It was some AJ. It was some AJ Dick contest that he was that he was over there doing. And I'm like, okay, so wait a minute. So they saying that AJ, God, dog, who the hell is that? Who is that in the background?
Let me
God, dog.
Hey, we all clowning, bro.
My boy, expert genius. Man, this dude raw. This dude in the drive-through, y'all. He in a drive-through ordering food and cooking Joshua. God, dog.
I'm
That's how
I'm
you
just
do it.
being I'm for all the trolls that's often chat. If y'all often here, I'm just being disrespectful to y'all. I'm having fun with this.
Take my ass beating on the first. I'm gonna fall till I can't no
God, dog. I'm a little.
Celebration.
Oh snap! I can't remember
Speaking
what
of
I was saying.
Sugar Ray Leonard had pissed me off. You was talking about Sugar Ray Leonard, but he had pissed me off when they asked him to pick who was gonna win between Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. He picked Mikey Garcia. Like he was just dick riding Mikey. I'm like, and I wasn't mad because he picked, he didn't pick the black fighter. It's just like like the energy he had when he was talking about Errol Spence. I'm like, dude, come on now, like Mikey's not gonna win this fight, but he was adamant about Mikey winning the fight, so he kind of turned me off when
Don't
he did
nobody
that.
care nothing about no Booker Ray Leonard. Nobody cares about Booker Ray Leonard. Booker
Yeah.
Ray Leonard is all the way. Oops, sorry, PG-13 channel. Forget Booker Ray Leonard. The LDBC was right again. Listen, you guys need to just bow down, okay? You guys need to bow down. You guys, and all you, I got a litany of characters that come to my comment section, or they don't let y'all
Yeah.
see them. They hide behind the keyboard. But you fat boy, you what's your name? Fat boy, skinny jeans with that Illuminati hat you be wearing. Uh, all you dudes, y'all need to bow down. And now Apollo, where's Apollo at? Assume the position, Apollo. Get in the comment section now. Okay, get in the comment and get up on the screen and come get this work. Because man, I'm about to destroy you, Apollo. That's all I'm about to do.
I gave you lemonade.
Yeah.
Ketchup or spicy?
Yeah, you better give him some ketchup or.
Coach,
Uh,
I'm at work, so I'm gonna go back in my office. But I had to get out the hospital and then come sit in this damn car and just chat for a minute because I was laughing so hard. And one of the nurses, she was like, "Girl, you are you back here laughing?" I was like, "I'm just laughing at this fight because I watched it on my iPad and I
Hey,
was cracking up."
hey, keep us posted if AJ's Heart make it to Houston, because y'all probably gonna have to do some work tonight on it.
We definitely gonna have to do some work. You know what? Look, I'm the computer engineer, so I'm just making sure everything runs smoothly, all the software and all the little gadgets and gadgets and stuff like that. Make sure we still running. So, but I will keep a lookout because they may have to fly him down here. He needs help.
Uh,
He needs
they're
help.
gonna fly his heart down. He going back to the UK.
I hope he won't be scared, and I hope he'll come out the corner. So let's just hope he won't be too scared.
man, AJ ain't coming out the corner no more. He done.
He
He done.
done.
He done. I don't even know who they gonna
He
put
got
him
to
in there
work.
with.
He got to start all over, coach. He got to start all the way over.
You need to
I
go
don't
ahead and come out the closet.
that, but he gonna have to start over. I'm talking about like he got to work his way back up. Like he does not deserve to fight Wilder. Even though I would love to see Wilder knock him out, but I mean he doesn't deserve it. You can't even win your fights.
All
No,
this is Eddie Hearn fault. Okay.
it is Eddie Hearn fault. They should have been fought and they would have got his money. And now that he's lost against Ruiz, that fight is done. That's off the table.
Man,
And you thought, because I mean, at first, Wilder wanted 50-50. Now, shit, it's going to be like, what, 97-3? I mean, you don't deserve shit now. Because now the tables have turned, okay? Bum's motherfucking squad, all right? The tables have turned. Wow, I mean, AJ does not have the power anymore. Eddie Hearn does not have the power anymore. To me, they never had the power, but to everybody else, they did. So
tables wasn't turned. The
it's a
tables
wrap.
was flipped over.
It
to this
was. It's a wrap. To
to,
this
to
day.
this day.
To this day, the damn table turned the fuck over. To this day.
Andy Ruiz came off in there on that Dave Chappelle stuff. F your couch.
Oh boy.
I remember that episode where Rick James came to his house and he was rubbing his dirty shoes and feet on the couch. I
Yeah.
remember that episode.
God dog. So
Yep.
so so now, what do you think Eddie Hearn is gonna say now, expert genius? Your thoughts.
Uh, probably 100% another lie. I don't know. Probably I just know it's gonna be another lie. But I'm off in 7-Eleven right now hunting for me a Snickers.
God dog. He's serious about that Snickers, y'all. Hey, this guy is serious about that Snickers. He not lying to y'all. He pretty much telling y'all he going to get him a Snickers bar, and I bet you $5 this man in the next 2 minutes gonna have him that Snickers bar in honor of Andy Ruiz. I know he is. God. Oh wait a minute.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all pick. Should I get the king size or regular?
You got to get the king size for a king
All right,
size
cool.
nigga like Ruiz. You got to get the king size.
Oh,
The
the king
truth.
size.
Okay. Wait a minute. The truth and Brian. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna send y'all links. Hey Brian, look, man, we ain't gonna be over talking people, man. 'Cause I know how you like to get, man. I know how you be getting. Can't nobody else talk. You be cutting them off, hey, bro. You know I love you, man, but man, don't start that. Don't start that mess, man. 'Cause I'm gonna eject you like we on an airplane, man. Nah, I got you, Brian, and Ishmael. I got y'all, man. Okay. I'm
This is
finna
gonna
send
be
both of y'all.
good.
I'm finna send both of y'all a link, man. Shout out to my boy Brian Jensen MMA, man.
All
Brian.
right, Coach. I'm finna go back in here. I'm getting off around. I'll probably leave my office around 2 in the morning. But I'll be listening though. I'll be listening. So
Hey,
thanks for having me on. I would definitely be listening though. Listening though.
that's my homegirl Brittany Miles in the god doggone building.
To
God.
this day,
Peace out. Peace out, Brittany.
Bomb Squad. Ah, AJ, go back to UK and
Yeah.
drink tea and eat briskets or whatever the hell y'all do over there in that country.
Tea and crumpets.
Oh yeah, tea and crumpets and cheese and yeah, boy, do better.
Man, them Brits been kicking they butt. Look, man, Katie Taylor got her butt whooped too, man.
Right when I came.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
She got beat up, man. Them judges gave her a gift. She got beat up, man. That German girl, Person was jabbing her to death, man.
He got robbed.
All right, bye y'all.
See you later.
Adios, amiga.
Adios. I will talk to y'all later. I'll be listening, Coach.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Later. Oh gosh, boy, this is a great night. This is a great night for the LDBC. What we told y'all. All right.
Great night.
I got them links in. Hold on. Let me see if I can get Genesis Green in here too. Yeah, I'm trying to get Genesis Green up in here. You know Genesis Green she finna set it off. Okay, I sent the links in to everybody, y'all. Okay? I sent the links to everybody. Everybody got links. Brothers, sisters, come on in. Y'all come on in and let's get this work in. Let's start cooking. I need some people cooking AJ. I need some, man, we got to cook Eddie Hearn. We got to cook AJ. Look, we got to cook these dudes because, hey, they've been picking on us for a while.
For $100.
Oh, I'm about to turn into a troll. Like how they was trolling us. I'm about to turn into a troll. I'm about to hit up YB. I'm about to hit up Bruce Bain. Man, they about to get trolled by me. They better not have no lives.
Nah, man, them dudes is clowns. All them dudes is clowns. Every last one of them.
I watch right now.
They've been eating off the LDBC for too long. Them dudes is clowns.
They gonna go live and mute the comments.
Yeah. They'll probably block you, man.
They're probably turn comments off.
Yeah, hell yeah, they gonna mute them. They smart, they do it.
They better.
They finna get trolled out of their mind.
Cause I'm gonna use my cause I got 2 email addresses, one for business and then one for personal. I'm gonna use both of them. If they block me from that, I'm gonna use my nephew's account.
God dog, well you dedicated.
I got like 5 trolling.
Hey, I'm not petty, but I can be petty.
Man, I'm gonna be making videos all week. I'm just be laughing when I start the video. That's just what that's gonna have. That's just what that is. Damn, Eddie Hearn's a fool. You know, messed up Joshua, messed up the man money. Okay, he ain't gonna get no $50 million offer now. That's gone. Okay,
Them days is over.
yeah, them days is gone. Eddie Hearn, old Pierce Bronson looking ass. God, dog. Hey man, I got my man the Truth in here, man. My man the Truth is in the building. UK guy. My man the Truth, man.
True.
Sweet Caroline. Da, da, da. Good times never felt so good.
Oh man, he came in.
How hard is it? It's 5 o'clock in the morning in the UK. I'm happy. I can't go to sleep. I'm gonna be emailing Shelley Finkel in the morning to congratulate him and Deontay Wilder.
What's up, Coach?
All right now.
Yeah.
All right now, Brian Jensen, come on now.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Brian Jensen just walked up in. Hey, done cut the Truth off already.
Man. Yeah, man. Oh, Joshua got his ass whooped. Oh, that was a great finish. Oh, first of all, I just want to say, Andy Ruiz, he could not miss with his right hand. And when he got dropped with that left hook, he just focused. He just went to another dimension. Like his whole soul just left his brain and he just fucked up Joshua. That he just woke up. The minute he got dropped, he just woke up. That was an ass whooping. Oh my god. That was great.
All right, the truth.
Katie Taylor got exposed too. Katie Taylor got exposed. Josh Kelly got exposed. And I know Caleb Smith was knocking out, a guy who's already lost, but Endom is not an easy guy to knock out. I mean, he put that dude.
Man, Endom's not even
when his head hit
168
the canvas,
pounder.
I was like, wow.
He's not even 168 pounder. He fought a 154 pounder in Endom. But this is a great day. It's a great day for boxing. And I think you're going to see a lot of channels now shut down.
Yeah.
A lot of channels are going. Radio Rahim, where you at?
Where's Bruce fucking Vane? Where's Bruce
Where
fucking
ya?
Vane? What happened to him?
Hey, like I said, I'm about to light Bruce Vane up, bro. I'm about to light his
Y'all
ass
sitting
up.
them,
Yeah,
y'all mention them darn
where's
clowns.
Johnny Boy?
Y'all mention them clowns, man. Hey, them dudes been eating off us for years, man. Yeah, I ain't worried about them clowns.
And
Clowns are
where's Johnny
stupid.
Boy?
Them clowns are stupid. Yeah, all them dudes are
I
stupid.
agree.
But I'm happy Caleb Smith won, but he was the only guy on the main card, the only UK fighter who clearly won his fight. Everybody else got exposed. I mean, Josh Kelly, his style, I like his style. I like the way he fights, but he ain't no Roy Jones Jr., man. He didn't even beat Ray Robinson. It was a draw and he probably lost. He can't
Guys, I've got a proposition.
Errol Spence will beat the shit out of him.
I've got a proposition. Brothers and sisters, I think we should all put, we should all club together, $1 each, and we'll buy out Matchroom Boxing. What do you say?
Heck yeah, I'm down for that.
I'll put it down for
Yeah. Hold on, man. I got 25 cents, man. I can throw that in there right now.
Yeah, I can throw in 50 cents. Yeah, I got 50 cents. I got 50 cents somewhere.
Do they take snap?
I could roll dice.
Hey, do they take
Do they
snap?
take food stamp?
God dog.
They take anything at the moment. Food stamps, food.
We ain't taking no food.
I'm not fucking trying to afford the bed.
They need some of that SSDI. Do they take SSDI?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
so the truth, man. Okay. So now what you got to do, the truth, you got to give us your breakdown. Now, see, I want to hit this from a UK guy perspective, man, because I just got to hear, man. I mean, come on, man.
I think first round, it was a Ruiz round. Second round, I think it was a little bit, AJ was a bit more, it was a little bit more even. And then third round, AJ dropped Ruiz, and then the whole of the UK was thinking, oh, here we go again. This is going to be an AJ washout. And, Deontay Wilder's ducking him, yada, 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 yada. But then Ruiz, when he got back up, what I noticed was he was calm. He was like, the face on him when he got back up, he was like, I got this. This is nothing. Got back up there, got in back into the pocket, knocked AJ down, and from then it was just Ruiz all the way. It was just beautiful counter punching. He had Anthony Joshua's number the whole night, and skills pay the bills. You could just see that there was a difference, and AJ looked so robotic and predictable in there. The other thing is that we've seen this before. Muscles mean nothing in boxing. In fact, it could be a hindrance, and we've seen that in the Vladimir Klitschko fight. That lactic acid, once it gets in those muscles, people like that, they gas out quicker, and he's gassed before, and after the third round, he didn't want any of it, and he quit. That's the worst thing about it as well. That psychologically, he is gone now. He will never be the same fighter again. And just to think that he lost out on $50 million. $50 million. That just shows you that Eddie Hearn, now his name is mud. The worst promoter in the whole wide world ever. Who's going to even go with Eddie Hearn now? The man that lost AJ $50 million.
And everybody was booing him too. Everybody was booing him.
Man, I'm going to tell you this too, brother. Shout out to Stamina MC in that comment thread, man. He put up a tweet from Wilder, and the AJ fans, they're attacking Wilder already. Wilder. Now this is what Deontay Wilder said. Now this is funny, man. Okay, I'm gonna read this off to y'all. Wilder said he wasn't a true champion. His whole career was consisted of lies, contradictions, and give facts. And now we know who was running from who. To this day. And then, man, he got about like 1,000 people, man. Okay, 1,000 damn people coming at him, man. Like coming at Wilder. But you know, hey, can't say that, man. Look, y'all boy, AJ protectors. I ain't talking about UK fans. I'm talking about AJ protectors. Y'all boy got dealt with in there, okay? Y'all boy, I mean, what y'all think Tyson Fury would have did to him? Hell, what y'all think Luis Ortiz would have did to him? What y'all thought Wilder?
Ortiz
What y'all think
destroyed
Wilder would have
him.
done? God,
Wilder would
dog,
have ended his career.
damn, damn. To this day, to this day, God, dog. So what's next? So do y'all think Ruiz is gonna book that fight with Wilder? I mean, do y'all think he gonna do it, or y'all think he gonna start doing some AJ tactics? I mean, what y'all think Ruiz gonna do?
I think
I
with
think it's
Ruiz, I think if he's able to opt out of the immediate rematch, he might end up fighting Deontay Wilder next year, and that's an easy fight to make because they're both managed by Al Haymon. They're both promoted under the PBC Premier Boxing Champions, and I think that fight could happen. And
I think it's going to be late. I think if it's next year, it's going to be either late next year or
yeah,
early
because
2021
Deontay
because
Wilder signed a
it's
contract to
all
fight Luis Ortiz, but he also signed a contract to fight Tyson Fury
yeah.
next year. So
Those two fights are going to happen first.
yeah, those
It,
two fights are going to
it'll
happen
probably
first, and
happen
then
the
he'll
summer
fight.
of next year.
Yeah, those two fights will happen first, and Andy Ruiz will probably fight Anthony Joshua, and if he wins, which I think will most likely be the case, then his next fight, if it's not against Wilder, will probably be against Oleksandr Usyk if Usyk wins his next fight, because that's a fight that Eddie Hearn wants to set up or whatever. But I want Andy Ruiz to fight Wilder for undisputed now, and Andy Ruiz, I gotta tell you, his right hand was great. Like the way he was countering with his right hand, his hand speed is so great for his size. And even though he's a big guy, he's a fat guy, he actually has good stamina. Like he could hurt you at any point in the fight. I'm like, look, in my celebration video, I called him a fat motherfucker, and I just want to apologize. Yo, that dude proved everybody wrong. I'm gonna eat a Snickers tomorrow. I'm gonna eat so much food. Like I'm just gonna have a good time.
Dang, boy.
Hey, hungry? Why wait?
I told y'all he was gonna get that Snickers. I tried to tell you. I said I knew he was gonna get it. A lot of people giving reaction videos. God, dog.
And some guy
AJ.
tried to say to Deontay Wilder on Twitter, "You lost to Fury. You forgot that." Well, yeah, and he still knocked him the fuck out, and he was given like a 14-second count, bro. Come on.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
Come on, bro.
facts. That's
Tyson Fury
facts.
even
That's
admitted
facts,
to getting
Brian.
knocked out.
Facts.
Yeah, Fury admitted it. He admitted getting knocked out.
Facts. Facts. If that fight went as it should have went, then Tyson Fury would have lost that by knockout.
Man, I tell you
Jack,
what, man.
but Jack
This
Reese
is
was
making
lifting the spirit.
this is making Deontay Wilder now look like a hell of a genius.
Genius.
I mean, he didn't take that DAZN deal, so I was like, okay, but it was $100 million for 3 fights, man. And Wilder kept saying, listen, I can get that kind of money with one fight with him. I can make it with one fight. Why split up over 3 fights? So I mean, I guess if somebody turned that amount of money down, then there had to be something else better on the table from Showtime. And we really don't know what's in these guys' pot. We don't know, man. But evidently, Wilder, his team, they've been legit all the way through. I mean, they've been legit all the way
Exactly.
through now. So, why should we distrust them now? I mean, Wilder's a damn genius. And then, man, he dropped the bombshell. Somebody had some inside intel on AJ. But see, I started getting worried. I'm like, dang, this dude sent a sports psychologist to fight Ruiz. What the hell? I figured, he need a sports psychologist to fight, Wilder if he was fighting Wilder. But damn, Ruiz, what the hell going on? Somebody knew something here. Somebody
Hey,
had some inside information on Wilder team, and they reported this stuff. And that's why this man went ahead and made them fights with Ortiz again. I was like, man, okay, he gonna fight Ortiz again. This is dangerous. He already knocked Ortiz out. Why are we not really pushing, man? Why are we not pushing for this damn Joshua fight? Like, what's I understand he want the fight, and I understand that, Eddie Hearn making negotiations difficult. But I started saying to myself, God, dog, Ortiz, we just don't need a man like this in our life right now. We trying to go for undisputed, and Ortiz could legit mess that up. See, now the dynamics have changed now, y'all. I mean, that's why to get out of that fight with Ortiz to try to hurt him get a quick fight with Ruiz to be undisputed. Like, man, I would co-sign it because he's already knocked out Ortiz, man. I would completely co-sign it. You know,
But I got something to ask y'all.
So you think Deontay Wilder heard somewhere that he knew that Anthony Joshua was very concerned about Andy Ruiz's skill set with his hands and his boxing and his pedigree, and that he thought he was probably he didn't have a lot of confidence in winning the fight.
Hey, Brian, I think
And
the brother
Wilder-
got a question.
And so
The brother got a
Wilder,
question.
so you think because of that information,
Hold on
Wilder
one
signed
second.
to fight Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury instead of focusing on Joshua?
Probably so.
Okay.
But here's what I want to.
That would be ingenious. I mean, that would be smart.
I got two things to ask y'all. Like, what was the telltale sign that made y'all think that Andy Ruiz was gonna win this fight? What did y'all see to make y'all think he was gonna win this fight? Because I'll tell you what I saw.
I didn't think.
Ruiz,
I actually didn't think he was gonna win this. I didn't think he was gonna win. To
I
be
never
honest,
thought he was going to win. I
Nope.
never thought he was going to win until the fight happened. When I saw him land that counter right hand, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to win as well. I think it was the point when he knocked him down, and
thought it was
AJ's
over.
legs were gone. That's when I thought, whoa.
I saw two things. The first thing, like I said, I went back and watched the Alexander Demitrhenko fight. I was like, yeah, he got this. And then in that little press conference, when Anthony Joshua handed him and his team all four of the belts to take pictures with, it's like, yeah, Andy Ruiz got this in the bag. He done gave this man, the man done felt the belts. Now he about to go off in there and do the damn thing. And boy, did he ever.
man.
Cool.
AJ,
And then what was I about to ask you guys?
I mean, how could you even do that?
I already
How
forgot.
could you hand your belts over to another man without them getting ripped out of your hands?
man, nobody understands the logic of AJ. Only the AJ defenders understand this man. Okay, same guy that was running around here with orangutans and a golf cart, and got men rubbing on him with oil and all this other mess, and then you got you got the guy running around here, man. Man, I fight him in 2020. Yeah, just give me $50 million. I'll fight him tomorrow. Yeah, come on, man. AJ lame, okay? AJ's a lame, and god dog, we got Genesis Green in the god dog on building. Genesis Green is going to set this off. Genesis,
Mm-hmm.
how you doing, lovely?
I'm amazing. How are you?
Hey, well, we know you're amazing. Now I want you to give an amazing breakdown of this fight, or give us all your thoughts. Unfiltered.
Oh, AJ really wasn't there mentally. He wasn't. And you could tell after the loss or whatever, it was a big weight lifted off his shoulders. You could tell that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
I can see that.
nobody is gonna take a loss like that and just be so calm and so, composed about it. I mean, it's very emotional having to actually fight and be in the ring and try to keep high spirits and, be this and be there for all, for your fans or for other people. But as we see, there's no such thing as, you being the best fighter in the world and you're always going to be undefeated. We have seen this time and time again that, sometimes it's just not your night. Look at the Amanda and Chris Cyborg thing. Amanda was scared of her for years, remember? And then, she finally decided to fight her, and, we saw what happened with that. Then we saw Mike Tyson in the Buster Douglas situation. So, I mean, there's no such thing as, that person isn't skilled enough to beat you, because that unskilled person might be the one to beat that ass one day. For real. I mean, that's the truth. Think about it.
Yeah. So I was 5 or 6 when Mike Tyson fought Buster Douglas, and I mean, it was a good fight. I don't remember Buster Douglas whooping Tyson's ass like this.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He
For
did?
7 rounds before he got
No.
down.
Yeah,
No, he didn't
That's
whip
why
him.
he
He
was very
didn't.
one-sided.
No.
Yeah,
No.
He was
He didn't whoop him.
Yeah, it was
No,
a
he
close
did.
fight.
No, he did. Buster Douglas's fight against Mike Tyson was a one-sided beating until he got dropped, and then he continued to kick his ass.
I don't know if I
No,
agree with. I don't know if I
it was
quite
back and
agree with
forth.
This fight was one-sided.
I remember it. I
but Buster
watched it
Douglas
live.
was totally outboxing Mike Tyson. You know, Mike Tyson's eye was swollen. They had a condom. They had no ice. But
Wait,
Yeah, but that's another thing about the comparison between Buster Douglas and this fight. You can't really compare it because Tyson was in a messed up place.
Yeah, I know.
In terms of when he was fighting. AJ, he had the hype behind him. This was supposed to be a routine win. This was a guy that came in on short notice, and he still kicked his ass.
but do y'all know what this was supposed to happen? Everything is happening and playing out like it's supposed to.
Talk
True,
to us,
true.
Genesis. Talk to us. Come on now. You can't drop this on us and then not break this down.
No, I'm saying that to say is that within life and everything that we do, our timeline is already set out and etched in stone, and this was supposed to happen. This is a pivotal moment within his career. The only way he's gonna excel, him and everybody else, is if he lose and go back to the drawing board.
Okay.
Think about it. Even with Ali, when he first lost, remember? Joe Frazier beat the fuck out of him. Then he came back and he beat Frazier like they had never fought before. He was so superior. It was just, it was a magical moment. It really was.
Hey, Jennifer Africa is in the building.
How?
My brother General, salute.
What's up, General?
The general is in the building, y'all.
Wait,
but the thing is with Mike Tyson, yeah, he had all these distractions. He only trained for a couple of weeks. The thing is, he was a huge favorite. Andy Ruiz was an underdog, but I don't think he was as big of an underdog as Buster Douglas. So the fact that Buster Douglas did anything was shocking. Tonight, you had at least some people thinking that Andy had a legitimate shot. They just weren't expecting to be like that.
Yeah. Only if my man General Africa is in the god doggone building. General Africa Awaken. General, what it do?
Hey,
So what's up, General, man? You got to give us your thoughts about this whole AJ debacle.
hey, 1 second, Coach. I'm gonna get my volume figured out right quick.
Sounds good to me. I can hear you, man.
What's up, General?
Okay.
Is that Brian Jensen?
Yep.
Brian, don't start your bullshit tonight.
Yo. You should listen to my video that I made about AJ Andy. It's hysterical.
Oh,
I already got like 100
I
views.
hear you. I heard you calling everybody trash.
Hey, can y'all hear me now?
Hey, you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
We hear you, General.
Man, what's good?
What's good, General?
Man,
Salute,
I'm
General.
just pumped, man. Well, salute. Who y'all? Who all we got on here? I see we got Genesis. Who else we got? Jensen. What's up? What else we got on here?
Expert Genius.
What's good?
What's good, bro?
The
Man.
truth.
What's up, the truth? Salute.
Salute, brother.
Man. All right, man. Shit. I'm pumped, man. I'm so happy for Ruiz. Man. I don't feel bad for Joshua. I don't, man, because, as far as I'm concerned, he was happy in his position. He was proud. He was proud of that elitist role that he played, man. And I'm proud of Ruiz. I'm gonna come out here and say it. I thought Joshua was going to, get Ruiz out of there. Probably maybe. I didn't put no videos out or nothing, but I assumed within that probably at least by the 4th round. And I kind of had the same mindset as 7-8 and some others. Like, I thought that I didn't think Ruiz was going to win, but if it was a close fight, then I was just overrating Joshua. You know what I mean? And those first few punches that Joshua got in on Ruiz, I was like, oh man. But I'm gonna tell you something. The way that Ruiz was taking those punches, I was like, okay, well, this dude has a chance, man. And after that first exchange when he got knocked down, and then he came back and knocked that boy down twice, and then one time his ass was hanging out the goddamn ropes. Man, that shit, man.
You know what that reminded me of?
To this day.
Y'all know what that reminded me of? Have y'all seen Harlem Nights?
Hell
I
yeah.
haven't seen that.
Yeah, I seen that.
That's an old school one
I
though.
remember Della Reese
Oh, you know what?
when she was fighting Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
That's what that reminded me of.
it was just like that.
He is no Della Reese. You can kiss my ass, sugar.
Hey, I'll tell y'all one thing, man. Don't let these people say this, and that. Joshua quit. Period. He quit. I had to explain to my boy because he's not a hardcore boxing fan. He was like, but he was saying like he was mad. And I'm like, they always do that. When the ref is telling you, can you fight? Can you fight? And you looking around. At first, he was hanging out. He was hanging out in the corner with his arms on the ropes. I was like, whoa, what's going on? I'm like, at first I thought he was just stalling or something, but he kept on doing it. When the refs trying to get your attention, you know what I'm saying, and asking, can you fight? You just looking around and turning your back. And then I was like, wait, what are you talking about, man? I hate that. When, you know, they quit and then they talk about, wait, what are you talking about? Stop.
The referee should
quit.
stop it when he spit his mouthpiece out.
Yeah. AJ.
I didn't even see that. I didn't see.
AJ was over there trying
the
to.
mouthpiece,
Yeah, he was over there trying to buy time, man. AJ was trying to buy all the recovery time he could. He looked over to the side. Then this boy went right into the corner, rested against the corner. This referee was trying to give this dude every opportunity. I'm like,
every opportunity.
Can the referee even be more biased, man? Like all of them was on the same page. Look, the announcers, the judges. You know, well, I don't know. I think the judges, two of the judges had Ruiz winning the fight, which I was kind of shocked.
Yeah, it was close.
But the announcers, hold on. But the announcers, you know, everybody was on everybody was on the same page. Everybody was. I'm like, God, dog. So, you know, could they have not scripted this even better for AJ to win? Like everything was set for him to win, everything. You know, so I don't think he would have got a decision if the fight would have went the distance, and if AJ somehow would have survived. I still think AJ would have gotten that decision. There's no way that on the judges' scorecard they were going to let Ruiz come out of there with a win. It just wasn't going to happen.
I would like to see Joshua got the decision. He would have got the decision.
Yeah, facts. He would have got Katie Taylor decision.
Yeah, I would love to see the scorecards.
And the referee was actually really looking at Joshua's body language. He's like, you want to continue. And Joshua just looked out of it. He looked like he just wasn't interested. Like he had no heart. Like his heart wasn't in it anymore. That's when the referee just waved it off. And then Joshua was like, what? Like Joshua, I think, was waiting for the referee to go to Joshua's corner to give it to his mouthpiece to the corner so the corner could put water on it and then put it back in Joshua's mouth. But the referee, I mean, he was just looking at Joshua and seeing his body language and seeing that he was hurt. He was taking a lot of damage. He wasn't really in it. And he just didn't want – he looked like his body language showed that he didn't want to continue, regardless of what he was saying or what he what he thought the referee was going to do. What he should have done is that he should have put his gloves up and said, yeah, I'm ready to fight, and walk forward. And then the referee would have called time and then got the corner to put water on the mouthpiece and put it back in Joshua's mouth. That's probably what would have happened. But Joshua didn't do that, so the referee stopped the fight.
It was funny, too. Before that round, I told my boy, like I said, I had Joshua winning, but before that round, I told my boy something's happened in this round.
Yeah.
Either way, but I was leaning more towards. But I didn't really run with it. I was leaning more towards Ruiz's favor. But I said something's going to happen this round. Did y'all see how fast Joshua got up? He got up so fast, dude. I'm like, yeah, this dude is. Part of me wonders whether it was like he's not ready for this big stage, man. Whether, because I know some people were talking about the sports psychologist, and as a jab at Joshua, I'm down for it. Even though I'm cool with that, because I don't respect them. But I mean, a lot of athletes have those. I'm gonna keep it real. But do y'all think the pressure got to this guy, man?
Nope.
I think you raise a good point. I think you raise a good point.
Yeah.
I think this was going to happen sooner or later, I reckon, with AJ, because if you look at all his fights, he's never really, there's never been a purpose to, why he's fighting, why he's in the boxing game. Like, how Deontay Wilder is fighting for his daughter, and he got into boxing because of his daughter. And you can feel that. You can feel that. Every fight that he goes into, he's thinking, "You're taking food out of my daughter's mouth." So I'm gonna do everything to try and win the fight. Tyson Fury, he grew up on this thing. His father named him Tyson after Mike Tyson. He's a gypsy. He's been fighting all his life. You can feel the purpose of it. But AJ, he's never had a purpose to boxing. I think he was happier being a celebrity and modeling underwear in the UK and things like that. Once, he won the Olympics, I think that was it for him. He was happy. He just wanted to make money, as much money as possible, but never legacy. It was never about legacy with AJ. And I think he never had the heart for it. And you could just tell in the fights, he's never had the heart for it.
Speaking about heart, the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz has just rejected AJ's heart.
Yeah.
Dog. I'm gonna tell you though, man. Now with all this AJ, getting defeated, man. Guys, I got to come back to what I was telling you. Now, every time I talk, the background starts to go. What the hell? What the
Can somebody mute their mic?
It's not me this time.
man? I'm gonna tell y'all though. Now, guys, we got to bring light back to this Luis Ortiz fight. I keep telling people, look. This right here might not be good. And the people keep saying, Coach, have faith. Have some faith. Have some faith, Coach. Just have a little faith. And I'm like, what? God, dog.
I'll tell you what on that, Coach. Honestly, I didn't really like it, but you know what? I've been saying it. People were disagreeing with me. I'm telling you, like I said it at the look. I forgot who commented on my video, but after that fight, maybe it was against Kaufman or whatever. I said Ortiz has slowed down. I've been saying it. Ortiz is still dangerous. Ortiz is dangerous as hell. This is the heavyweight division. But I think that Wilder's in one of those positions where it's like ain't nothing gonna stop him. I mean, this is the heavyweight division, but I think he gets Ortiz out of it because he's gonna be settled down. This is part two. I think he's gonna be settled down. Yeah, it's a dangerous fight, no doubt in my mind. But I think at this point, it's about the legacy. At this point, he's already, you know what I mean. But I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't really like it.
I mean, look, Deontay Wilder, I don't like the fight either. I'm not interested in a rematch because I feel like Wilder he's already figured out Luis Ortiz. It took him 10 rounds. He knocked him out. So I feel like he's just going to keep studying him. And he's going to, just like what he did with Bermane Vern. He saw like what he didn't do in the first fight, even though he dominated the first fight and clearly got a knockdown that wasn't called a knockdown. But he saw what he didn't do in the first fight. In the rematch, he just washed him. So I think when that rematch happens, he might knock out Ortiz in 2 rounds, maybe less.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it might be in 2 rounds.
Plus, Wilder's smart. I mean, he's fighting Ortiz, I think, for $15 million. And then he just signed a contract to fight Tyson Fury for $25 million. I mean, he doesn't need Joshua and DAZN at this point, man. DAZN is going under. They're losing billions of dollars.
Well, see, it's more so like the investors, they're losing confidence. Like the zone itself isn't going to go over, but because they got the international markets where they actually they were already doing it in the first place. But as far as like the sports side of it, it probably may they're gonna sell it off to a tech company, which the tech company may be able to do more because the issue with the zone is that they tried to come over into the American market, okay, and they made Eddie Hearn, spearhead it. They had him doing it. Well, the problem with that is Eddie Hearn don't know anything about the American market. If he was smart, I mean, look, man, he could have resurrected even Don King. He could have talked to Bob Arum, Al Haymon. These guys, they know the American market. Eddie Hearn and admitted it and said that, what, I didn't really know much about the American market. So Eddie was promising his own, like, listen, okay, we definitely gonna make this fight with Wilder Joshua. Okay, we definitely gonna make this fight, and it's gonna be a reality. Well, when Wilder turned down that $120 million, the investors on that side of the zone was like, okay, this dude ain't coming through with these promises. Okay, we ain't gonna get this fight. Let me go ahead and pull out. Let's pull out now before we take any more losses, because their whole thing was, okay, we're gonna make this fight with Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and we're gonna recruit. We're gonna recoup all the losses, and we're gonna make a profit. See, that was their whole thinking. But now that is gone. AJ lost now. I mean, the fight has lost its luster, and Andy Ruiz is the champion. He got what, 3 of those belts, and so
Yeah.
now the fight to
And
make now is gonna be Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz for undisputed. That's the only other fight that makes sense now. Okay, yeah, I get, he want to fight Tyson Fury. He want to fight Luis Ortiz. These are very, very, very dangerous fights. And now these fights to me are a hindrance to undisputed. Like, there's a chance he might not come out of this. He might not come out of this fire. Okay, Deontay Wilder might not
yeah,
come out of this. He just might not, y'all.
it's not a. I'll put it like this. People will try and paint it, and the hell, I know some people will try and come. What? Wilder's not fighting Fury. If Wilder were to decide to just go undisputed, there'll be idiots out there. What? He's not fighting Luis Ortiz or Fury like they really care. Like they really care. They just to take a jab at Wilder. But I mean, honestly, I'd understand that. I don't know if it's a Wilder's makeup, but I would understand that.
Hold on.
I wouldn't have any issue with that. I mean, because undisputed, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I honestly wouldn't.
And listen, General. Hold on one second, man. Because see, I'm gonna tell you, see what this is, man. And not you, man. I ain't mean to cut you, man. But see,
No, you good.
this is what I'm talking about. See, Tony Robles. Okay, I'm gonna need you to assume the position and shut your damn mouth. Okay, I'm gonna need you to shut it up. Cause see, we all know why you here. Okay, you would never be saying this if AJ won the fight, because let's face it, Andy Ruiz is the same nationality as you, so you're here supporting your own. Now see, now this is where I want this dude Apollo to be up in here now, because see, y'all called the LDBC a cult. That's what y'all called us. Well, how y'all gonna explain this guy right here that's supporting his own? Hey, listen, Tony Robles, just because you want to give Ruiz his respect, go right ahead. We're not obligated to. I don't have to. Okay? I gave him his respect early. I'm not finna sit here and bow down and kiss Ruiz's tail. I don't already gave him his respect. So if you don't like that, then you can get up out the comment thread. How about that? Ain't nobody sitting here hating on Ruiz, dude. Okay, because you've been running your mouth now. You typing the same goofy comments, and I know you goofy. Okay, you goofy, Tony Robles. You are goofy. Look at you, man. You're in the comment section. You want us to give the Ruiz. You want what? We gonna sit here and talk about Ruiz? No, and Ruiz ain't sparking out Wilder. Just because Ruiz beat Joshua, that don't mean he finna beat Wilder. I mean, I'm gonna need you to fall the hell back. Okay, no. Let's get PG-13. Fall the fuck back. Okay? Because I'm finna block you. If you say one more thing about Ruiz and not respect, everybody on this panel gave the man his respect. Shut your mouth and know your level.
Let me get in. I didn't see the comment, but I recognize that name. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a miserable individual.
God,
this is a miserable. This. If you want to know what a miserable person is,
Does he also make videos?
That's. I don't think so. I think he's one of those comic crusaders. People, don't be like this guy. This is what you would call a miserable person. You know why? Because they can't even sit down, shut up, and listen and actually understand what's going on. They can't. They don't have the patience. They don't have the happiness. Just sit back and really observe what's going on. When people I just got on here, but as far as I've seen, people have given Ruiz nothing but respect. You know what? I had a whole video giving Ruiz respect, talking about how he's the first Mexican heavyweight champion in decades. And you know what? That's not because of you. I could give a damn about you or what you think, dude. Because I'm gonna keep it real. No matter what I do, it's not gonna be enough for you. Robles, the Tony Rubles, whatever your name is, dude, you're miserable. You're sad. You're miserable. And I'm not here. Listen to me closely. I'm not here for your pat on the head. I'm not here to be your good Negro. I say what the hell I want to say, and if you don't like it, then you can go play in traffic, dude. I really don't care. Shut up and listen, you miserable dude.
Okay.
If you be quiet and listen, you understand that people be giving Ruiz nothing but respect. But if you think he's going to occupy the whole entire discussion, dude, okay, yeah, he just beat Joshua. That was great, awesome. Okay, it's bigger than him. So if you can't deal with that, then I'm sorry, not sorry. Go ahead, coach.
Yeah, we ain't finna sit here and bombard the conversation. But hey, man, we got important business to attend to now. Now, the thing of it is now, okay. So Wilder finna fight Ortiz and Fury. Now he going through with this. He's gonna do it. Okay. I don't know, man. What do y'all think? Let me ask y'all. Okay, how do y'all? Who thinks Wilder is gonna beat Ortiz the second time? I guess that's what I want to know. We'll start with you, Genesis Green.
Mm, I don't know, cause I don't know, cause he barely beat him the first time. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I don't know. The fight I'm really thinking about is Tyson Fury, cause he was getting his ass whooped in that fight, and everybody could argue with me if they want. He was getting his ass handed to him before those two knockdowns. He lost before that. Other than that, I mean, they only made it a draw because of the two knockdowns. But I mean, so that's a dangerous fight too. I mean, and I mean, I don't know. What if Ortiz go in there and knock him out?
God, dog.
All right.
Then the AJ protectors, boy, they gonna be giving it back to us. That's the only
Uh,
thing. See, we celebrating now, but man, if Ortiz go in there and win, man, we ain't gonna hit the end of it, man. From these AJ defenders.
I already got a counter for him.
Let's go.
Wilder already won. So if he lose to Ortiz, the counter is A. Wilder already won the first fight. So when has AJ beat Andy Ruiz?
Got knocked down 4 times. He ain't beat Andy
And
Ruiz. Andy Ruiz knocked him down, knocked him out.
but my thing is Deontay Wilder, he's gonna win against Ortiz. He's gonna retire Ortiz. He's gonna retire. I'm not gonna say he's gonna beat him down and all that. No, he's gonna win and Ortiz is gonna retire. And when it comes to Tyson Fury, I think he's gonna get Tyson Fury out fast because Tyson Fury was, outboxing him, but Wilder went out there and did not even use his game plan, and he was telegraphing his right hand. Everything he doesn't do, he went out and did against Tyson Fury because he was trying to get a spectacular knockout. He wasn't disciplined. I want to see Tyson Fury do that against a disciplined Deontay Wilder, like he was disciplined against Brazil, like he was disciplined against Stavern in the second fight. I want to see Tyson Fury against that Wilder, who's not going to break from his game plan.
God, dog. Man, broke that down.
Yeah.
Man, he broke that down hard. Well,
All
guys.
that shit talking about Joshua's the A side. He got 3 belts. He sold 90,000 tickets. He does this. He does that. He's got these fans. People know him. Yeah, they're just eating crow right now.
Now, guys, I got to remind y'all, the brother 78 Sports TV has put up an exclusive interview with Deontay Wilder. Okay,
Great.
He's put up an exclusive interview. It's up on his channel. I know after this live stream, I'm definitely going to go watch that. And it's the champ's first reaction to Anthony Joshua getting his ass whooped. It's gonna be a thing of beauty. I can't watch it, and I'm gonna be laughing the whole time. Y'all know.
1 million views. That definitely 1 million views. That.
Yeah. I told you at the beginning of your live, it was coming from 78. I told you.
Yeah, he called Deontay Wilder immediately. Called him on the phone. And man, boy, that's the power of the LDBC, huh? Man, you know what? I think we done had some pretty good interviews this year, haven't we? In the LDBC
Day.
to this day.
Oh yeah, you and Cyborg.
Yeah, man.
Come on, coach. You can't hide your stuff now. You've interviewed Cyborg. You've interviewed Valentina and Antonina. I mean, you've been doing your stuff as well.
Coach has the women's MMA game on lock. It's point blank period. Point blank period.
Y'all, we just gonna keep going though. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Gonna
Keep it
show these
moving.
haters, man. We're gonna show the haters what we got. We're gonna keep moving, and man, we just 2019 is good for the LDBC, but 2020 it's gonna be even better, man. Cause look,
Mhm.
we done told y'all, and everybody's making fun. Man, LDBC members losing they AdSense. Oh well, we're getting it all back. Mine. I'm about to get mine back.
Yeah.
Well, the beauty of it is we don't depend on that,
And
unlike them.
I never
They're
did
the
pay
one. A
for
lot of
AdSense.
they're the ones that are gonna these people that steal people's content and do all this weirdo stuff and think that they're above the rules. No, they're gonna be the ones that are suffering. Dude, we have all types of professions and stuff in the LDBC, and we're hard workers. We don't depend on none of that stuff. And we work together. We ain't worried about no dang AdSense. We not struggling like y'all that want to put everything, everybody's content in your videos and stuff like that, eating off of us. We ain't worried about that, man.
That's right. But hey, to all the AJ fans out there, you ain't got to argue with these dudes. All you got to say is, and the new!
That's
Hey,
right, baby.
now,
And
I
the
Andy
remember what I was
new!
Ruiz.
going to ask y'all.
Andy Ruiz, he is the first Mexican fighter to become the heavyweight champion of the world. I
The
never thought I
first.
would see that happen. And it finally happened in one night.
I've been saying this since the fight was announced that he was going to be the first Mexican heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
I've been saying that. Now I just
And
had that. I just had that feeling, but
yeah.
that's
And
gonna
unlike
go into
Chris
what I remember I
Arreola
was
too,
gonna ask
baby.
y'all.
Uh-huh.
Like
Hey,
out of this whole after seeing what we just seen, out of this whole situation, who's looking like the dumbass?
Joshua and Eddie Hearn. Well,
Eddie
Eddie
Hearn,
Hearn is
Eddie
the
Hearn,
snake, but he's the worst promoter in boxing.
Eddie Hearn,
Yeah.
hey,
and his
man.
dad Barry as well.
Hey, y'all. Hey, this is a good question, man, by my man Borg. He in the comment section, man. Borg 801. He said, I think the Joshua Ruiz rematch winner is going to have a problem, and Oleksandr Usyk problem. I think that Usyk has a great chance to defeat Joshua Ruiz. What do you guys think? Okay,
Yes.
I mean
Most definitely.
let's hear you guys' thoughts on that.
Yeah.
Usyk will beat Usyk will
Alexander
beat
Usyk. Alexander Usyk is one of the smartest, most intelligent boxers in the game. He is kind of a sucker for the right hand because he squares up a lot when he comes forward, and he does get hit. But he has a great defense overall. He has incredible footwork. He hits really hard, even though he's not a power puncher. But he's a great combination puncher. And yeah, I think he could beat Joshua and Andy Ruiz. But we'll just have to see how he looks at heavyweight in his first fight. And I think he's going to fight Carlos Takam. That fight might get rescheduled, or he might fight somebody else. But yeah.
Okay,
um, yeah. And here's what who I think is the biggest dumbass out of this whole situation. Jarrell Miller.
Okay, I agree with that. That's true. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but
that
y'all,
steroid Pete.
but the answer to the question, y'all, let's go for it. Let's go. Let's answer my boy question, man. It was a good question, man.
Yeah, the Usyk question.
Yeah.
It really depends on how he performs at heavyweight because um, his punching power, I think, is key. I think if he gets that, if he's got enough power for for the other heavyweights to respect him, then I think he easily beats Anthony Joshua. I think it outboxes him, and I think he beats Ruiz as well. I do think he beats Ruiz, but it does depend on his power because it's a whole different ball game up there at heavyweight from cruiserweight, and even at cruiserweight, I mean, he wasn't known as like a power puncher, um, but yeah, against I don't think he'll beat Fury, and I don't think he'll beat Wilder neither. I don't think he'll beat them two.
I agree with you about Joshua, but Ruiz, I think he's gonna use his footwork and make Ruiz chase him. He's gonna try to pop shot him.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's what I'm saying. I think he'll move against Ruiz.
Yeah, I think only thing Ruiz he got them hands, but man, that dude's slow, man. He real slow, and I'm thinking, good grief, he's stationary enough, man. Cause I started thinking, I said, damn, what a Wilder knocked him down like that, but it would have been a much devastating knockdown, man. And Wilder probably would have finished him, man. That's how hard he hit. Because as I'm almost thinking, man, just how the styles match up, man. Like fighters like Ruiz, Wilder, and Ortiz, they probably tailor made for Joshua because Joshua really is a banger. I don't know why he boxed Joseph Parker like that. Well, I think he felt like he had to box Parker, and he wasn't willing to take no risk against Parker. But he was a little bit more willing to take a risk against Ruiz. But I just think Ruiz presents a style, man, where it's just like, okay, he gonna put his guard up and walk straight ahead. Well, if you do that to Wilder, well, Wilder gonna split the guard, and you going night night.
Yeah, it'd be Brazil Mark II, I think. It'd be exactly like the Dominic Brazil fight. It hit him with the right hand and then it's night night. It's goodbye.
But I'm
He,
kind of
he,
I'm kind of glad them belts is gone out of his hands, man, because you know maybe we can get undisputed a lot faster. Maybe we can get an undisputed champion in the heavyweight division a lot faster. That this idiot, the belts are gone, because all they were gonna do, man, was keep trying to stall the fight, man. And could you imagine, man? They thought AJ so arrogant. They thought AJ wouldn't lose to 2020, man. They thought he wouldn't lose to, or they didn't think that he would lose before 2020 or 2021. Well, you know what? God, man, you just don't know, man. You just don't
they
know.
was
Just don't know
they
Same
what
was
you
time with
see.
waiting for
offline.
Wilder to lose first. They was hoping Wilder lost first.
That's what it was, man.
Yeah.
See, they've been lying on Wilder all this time. Talking about the man ticket sales were low. I mean, that's a lie. Pretty much saying he ain't no star. In his own country. Well, that's a lie. And he tried to make us, try to make people believe that AJ was a bigger star here than Wilder was, but don't nobody really know AJ's name. Okay, you even had announcers, man. They mispronounced like Reggie Miller, the old Indiana Pacer. He, was calling him Anthony Johnson, man. And we were clowning about that.
Hey,
I
they
mean,
they know Anthony Joshua's name tonight.
And this place was MSG wasn't even sold out. I mean, that was an Eddie Hearn ticket scam. A lot of those tickets were like sold or resold or whatever, had like a package, and it was mostly people from the UK who were there with a few people in New York, a few Mexican and Mexican Americans. But now that Josh was here in America, now everybody knows he's the guy that got knocked the fuck out in America. His first fight in
You know
America
that.
got knocked the
You know
fuck out.
that.
That's how we
You
know
know that.
Joshua. Unlike
You know
Lennox
that.
Lewis, every time he came to America, he beat everybody. Where's Joshua? Nowhere.
You know that question when you said who's the biggest loser of tonight. I would ask a question of who's the biggest winner of tonight.
Oh man, who's the biggest winner of tonight?
no, he said loser, right?
No, I said
No, winner,
losing.
winner, winner, winner.
Biggest
Deontay
winner of
Wilder.
the damn. I'm gonna have to go with Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might.
Anybody else?
I probably go with Wilder. Um, just because of the simple thing, man. It's just everybody know the truth now, man. And when they said this boy was visiting a sports psychologist, I'm like, damn, man, it must be real serious. And the last fighter we knew that had to visit a sports psychologist, we found out that she was ducking Chris Cyborg. Okay, see, we knew. So when they started talking about sports psychologists, yeah, man, this dude was terrified to death of Wilder. They said AJ was having anxiety and all this other stuff, man. I'm like, God, dog, all this to avoid one fighter. God.
Mhm.
Now, AJ done lost out on a heavy payday. It ain't Wilder because Wilder, he gonna make his bread. He gonna make his bread at Showtime. And somebody just joined the family. Okay, whoever you are, shout out to you for subscribing. But yeah, Wilder gonna make his bread at Showtime. He gonna make the bread. So Wilder losing money. People keep saying he losing $100 million. He not. He not losing $100 million. He's got a deal at Showtime. Okay,
And with Eddie Hearn, that deal isn't guaranteed.
Yeah.
and they know that AJ is not signed. He's not signed to the zone. Okay, he's
Is
not.
that what they're grasping at? That's what they think. That's what they're
Yeah.
gonna go with.
Wait a minute. So Joshua, he's not signed with the Zone. He's just signed with Matchroom. He's just with Matchroom, and he's just fighting for the Zone.
Yeah, that's the thing. Matchroom has the deal with the zone. The fighters are on a fight by fight basis. The fighters can actually fight anywhere they want to.
Oh, okay.
That's why you seen Dillian White versus Derek Chisora 2 on Showtime instead of the zone.
Okay.
That Wilder's fine, man. Wilder's good. He's good.
Yeah, I think
He's good regardless, but it's Eddie Hearn and them that are pretty messed up right now. Who's Joshua going to fight? You tell me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know who I think the biggest winner is? Al Haymon.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it.
Fought at one tonight.
Yeah, he did.
He got all the belts.
Oh damn! I didn't even think about that. So do.
Yeah,
man.
Al Haymon got all the belts.
Yeah,
all the
and
belts.
Ruiz, he thanked Al Haymon first too. He thanked Al Haymon immediately. I was like, yes.
And can I say something right quick to all the
crazy? All those people that work on DAZN are all Al Haymon haters. Dougie Fisher and whoever this other guy. They were doing this
Dougie
documentary.
Fisher with that damn ponytail.
Yeah, there was Dougie Fisher and this other guy with his bald head. There was this bald-headed jackass who also hates Al Haymon and PBC. They made this documentary on Netflix called Counterpunch, which is a really good documentary because I got to learn about Cam F. Awesome and Chris Colbert. But that was just a documentary made to shit on Al Haymon and to praise Oscar De La Hoya. All these people look like jackasses, man. They look like a bunch of idiots.
Oh, come on, you can't mention Fishnet
The
promotion.
Fishnet, Oscar De La Fishnet.
Yeah,
they were
you can't
those
mention
that documentary.
That
Documentary was biased towards Oscar De La Fishnets, and they all look like a bunch of idiots right now. They just all look like idiots.
I don't care about Oscar De La Fishnet pantyhose, man. I don't care nothing about that, man. We don't even mention him on his channel, and if I do have to mention that, it's because he done something stupid, and it's going to devalue the face of his it's going to devalue the face of his miserable ass company. Okay,
yeah,
that's the only time he gets mentioned. Okay,
and in that documentary, I'll never forget this. It was this documentary Counterpunch where they were shitting on Al Haymon for paying Peter Quillen $500,000 not to fight for a year so that Peter Quillen could spend an entire year with his newborn baby with his wife. And I'm like, wow, that's like the most wonderful thing I've ever heard in my life. What manager and promoter would ever do that for a fighter? Like that's crazy. And they're just shitting on him in this documentary. I'm like, these guys are jackasses.
Yeah, they are. Hey, well, I'll tell you what. Hey, Troll King, why don't you come make me shut up? How about that? Matter of fact, I'll just put my microphone to my ass and I'll fart in it and be just like I'm farting in your face. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
I like that shit.
Yeah. Maybe you should go brush the yellow off your teeth. That's right. I'm gonna let him stay up in here. I'm gonna cook him in a minute though. Oh, silly hoe. So damn, man. What happens now, man? Like this Andy Ruiz has shaken up everything, man.
I tell you what's gonna happen. Dillian White is about to shift his focus from Deontay Wilder to Andy Ruiz.
I wonder. Yeah, you know what? I hope he do. I hope he shift everything and go. Let's go for undisputed. I think that's what need to happen, man. Go for undisputed. Let's do it. I wouldn't care if he pulled out an Ortiz fight. I wouldn't care, because you already beat the guy, and fighting Fury, he ain't get no better. This is just for legacy rights. But I think Wilder, he's such a person of his word that he's gonna go through with those fights. Okay, he's gonna go through with the fights, and he's gonna fight Ortiz, and he's gonna fight Fury. That's what he's gonna do. Okay, he is going to do it, and that's just how it is, y'all. So, but you imagine Wilder he'll be a star, man, if he can get through Ortiz, if he can get through Fury, okay, and then come back and beat Ruiz and become an undisputed. It's gonna be a star, man. I'm talking about a mega star. Dude will be commanding $100 million fights and so on, man. The popularity of Deontay Wilder will grow, man, to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, Jess is in.
I mean, it's a worst case scenario for Anthony Joshua because if he goes back to the UK and try to fight, the UK level talent, he gonna have to go up against the Daniel Dubois and the other top. They got some other top talent that's coming up in the heavyweight division there, and I don't think he want none of them right now.
And I don't think he wants to fight Usyk. I mean, Usyk is a test. Like
he have a rematch clause, so that's in place.
Yeah, and now that fight will happen in December, most likely.
I don't.
So after that, we'll see what happens after that.
I really don't want to see a. After watching this, I really don't want to see a rematch because if it was a close fight, then I'd be like, yeah, I want to see a rematch even with but how it was. I mean, it could be different in a rematch, but as I see it, I just see the same thing happening.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way that Joshua wins the rematch is if it happens in the UK, and the referee and the officials and the judges are all bought. That's the only way.
It's
And all
already
Joshua has to
it's already
do,
a rematch.
and all Joshua has to do is finish the fight. All he has to do is stay on his 2 feet, finish the whole fight, and get the gift decision. Just like Katie Taylor tonight. All she had to do was finish the fight and get that gift decision. And unlike Anthony Joshua, Katie Taylor worked hard for that gift decision. She was getting her ass kicked, but she worked hard for that gift decision. That's
You
what
know,
Joshua has to do in the rematch.
Brian,
In
I was
you
just
know why she worked hard for that? Because she has a
because of her
heart.
opponent.
She has a heart.
Yeah, true. She has a heart.
oh
But
she
she's
was
Irish.
getting her
It
ass
comes
whipped.
with that. She's Irish.
Hey, so what you say, Genesis? I'm sorry.
I say, oh she was getting her motherfucking ass ragdoll in that bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
That
I'm like,
for
good
real,
luck with Amanda
coach.
Serrano, girl.
Remember I was telling you that bitch was hitting Katie Taylor with some bombs. Them legs looked like they was finna turn into spaghetti.
Yeah, I know.
And they
Yeah.
honestly think Katie Taylor can beat Clarissa Shields.
Hell no.
Hell no. She'll
Well,
get
According to
washed.
Eddie,
I don't
well,
she's
even
the
think she
GOAT.
could beat Cecilia
well. I
Brækhus.
mean, well, first of all, she's too small anyway. They would never fight anyway. She's too small.
Well,
Okay.
she can't fight
To
I
Cecilia
mean,
Katie
Brækhus
Taylor
with that
lost
shit.
that
Are you
fight,
kidding
no,
me?
she
man.
too fault. I mean, no, she's too small. There's no way. I mean, she can fight Brackets probably because Brackets she can move up to 147, but she ain't moving up to
She ain't even going to
160. Nah,
brackets.
nah, she ain't gonna do that, man. But
Yeah,
And
she
if
she's
got
there's
not
beat
gonna
down.
fight.
any question,
She got beat
Supposed to
down
fight.
and she got exposed.
and
Yes.
if there's any question of who's the best female fighter right now, pound for pound, between Katie Taylor and Clarissa Shields, it's Clarissa Shields. Because Clarissa Shields, in her last fight, she fucked up Christina Hammer. And look at what happened with Katie Taylor. And these are both for the undisputed title in their weight class. Look at how they performed. Look at how Katie Taylor looked. That was at best a draw. She lost that fight, or she got a gift, but she got her ass kicked. Clarissa Shields, that fight was a one-sided fight against Christina Hammer. That was a one-sided fight. So if I see Steve Kim and Dougie Fisher trying to rank Katie Taylor above Clarissa Shields, I'm going in. I'm
Hey,
going
you
in.
know what, Brian?
Hey,
I'm
get
You know
laying
ready
what?
to
my
go
body
in.
down.
Hey,
Get
you know
ready
what?
to go in.
You know what though? They're gonna do that because and I mess with Shield. She cool. I mean, you ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna agree with every single thing that she say or whatever. But I mess
Hell no.
with her. But they do that because they're not intimidated by they're not intimidated by Taylor. That's their little prototype and this and that, and they intimidated by Shields and they just real effeminate, soft dudes, man. It's
Yeah,
just
they
I'm
don't
not even
like
gonna call
strong
them.
Hold
black
on
They
women.
act
one
like
Keep
second.
in
because
mind.
a lot of women don't even act like that. So I'm not even gonna say, but they have feminine traits. But it is what it is with that. Like you said, I would have been fine with a draw, but that girl got her butt whooped, and
Yeah,
she
well, it's like I told you.
Pursoon won that fight. I mean, in my opinion, but it definitely was. Katie
I
didn't win.
agree, but
To even put them in the same conversation, she couldn't get past her. And no disrespect to Delphine, but she has not. They both have heart, but the Delphine got the heart of a freaking warrior, man. And it was frustrating me when I talked about it. I'm like, quit smothering your punches. But I'm like, she a game dog. She all she know how to just to go in and punch. She was smothering a lot of that work. She would have kicked Katie Taylor's butt even more if she would have used her length and her distance. But she, I feel bad for her. It's not right what happened.
yeah,
And
But you're
and
not.
I
But you're
even
not going. But you're not going to win an ugly fight. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to win a pretty fight with like Sakayla Taylor. Like
you're not.
you got to go
You're
in there and
not.
rough her up, man. You got to
yeah,
go in there,
and
and she finally got somebody who can, who can punch with her, who will throw a decent jab. That girl threw some good jabs, man, and that jab
yeah,
kept Katie Taylor off balance, man. She she looked confused,
That's what I
man.
wanted. Just to
She looked
jab
like
a little bit
she looked
more.
like a damn
yeah,
abuse
and Katie
victim or
Taylor couldn't
something,
even
man. And
find her
I'm
range.
God damn,
Yeah,
She
yeah,
looked
yeah,
like
yeah,
she wanted
yeah.
to quit, but she just kept
God,
going.
dog.
Now let coach.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, Katie Taylor for the first time, man, she looked like she really didn't have a plan. Like she didn't have a plan. And she threw her boxing game plan out the window. She said, forget it. If I'm gonna keep my belt, I'm gonna have to brawl this girl. Cause this girl ain't giving me no other options. I got to brawl.
Yeah,
But
I mean, but
yeah, go ahead, Bree. Go ahead, Brian.
the Delphine was cutting off the ring so well at times, and she also did a great job. Sometimes, like in the second half, she made a good adjustment where she noticed that Katie Taylor was like moving back and boxing and circling. So what she did is that she would throw a punch when Katie would throw a punch, and then Delphine would stop midway and force Katie to throw, and then counter when Katie was throwing. Like she was taking everything away from Katie Taylor. And the last round, I mean, she almost knocked her head off. She almost knocked her out. If she had an extra 60 seconds, if she had an extra minute or an extra 2 rounds, she would have knocked her out, man. She would have knocked her out. If she had an extra 2 rounds and an extra minute, she would have knocked her out. Like, I mean, it was crazy. But you know how it is. Steve Kim, Dougie Fisher, they're gonna overrate Katie Taylor, even though she looked way worse than Clarissa Shields. Way worse.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, guys, I'm finna go ahead and get y'all closing thoughts, man. Hey, we'll go ahead and start with you, Expert Genius. Closing thoughts, man, on tonight's events, brother.
Man, closing thoughts. Only thing I can think of is Andy Ruiz, man. My mind has just been taken off from all the other fights. It's just Andy Ruiz. My prediction came true, man. I just got a burst of energy. I'm supposed to be in bed right now. I'm not even sleepy. Thank you, Andy. Thank you.
God dog. Okay, Jensen, quick closing thoughts.
I just want to congratulate Andy Ruiz for being a warrior, a true Mexican warrior, and breaking a whole new record for Mexican Americans and for his people, becoming a heavyweight champion. I mean, Chris Arreola got close, but he never took care of his conditioning. Andy Ruiz takes care of his conditioning, and that's why he does so well for his size, and his hands are great. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to Delphine for almost shocking the world. And I'm still a fan of Josh Kelly, but he's got to tighten his defense and gain a real jab. He's got to learn to jab. And Ray Robinson, he got another draw because of politics. Twice. Back in March on ESPN with all that Russian card and all that shit on ESPN. And tonight he got another draw, but he's a good fighter, and he just gotta keep his head up and keep fighting. And congratulations to Caleb Smith for doing what he does best, and I hope he fights Canelo, but I don't think Canelo and De La Hoya want to fight that dude.
Look. I'm not talking about no Canelo. I'm not talking about no Canelo.
Sorry. I'm just trying to give out my congratulations.
Okay, fuck Canelo, man. Don't talk about them on the channel, man.
Okay. But I'm just going to congratulate Caleb Smith and congratulate to all the winners tonight. And this was a great card. If the zone keeps this up, they might get more subscribers. They might get more subscribers. So this was a great night of fights. Great upsets.
Man, that's Brian Jensen, man. He got faith in the zone. He got faith in him. Hey, Brian Jensen got faith. Hey, the zone.
And I'm the fanboy channel. I'm the shit talking channel. I talk shit and I'm a fanboy. So if you want to follow me and don't be easily offended, if you're not easily offended, you will love my channel.
Hey, I'm about to go subscribe to you, brother.
Thank you.
Hey, man. Jensen more loyal, and Jensen's more of a man than a lot of these a lot of cats out here, man. I'm gonna keep it real. He rolled with the LDBC, LDMMAC a lot more than people that are similar to me. So
he tell you what he think. He tell you what he think, brother. Whether you like it or not, he gonna tell it. Can we go back and forth with the trash fighters, man? Man, we go back and forth. But Brian J MMA, and y'all gotta subscribe to the channel, man. Alright, and don't forget, subscribe to General Africa too. Sorry about that. Alright, my man. Well, General Africa, since you're on the microphone, closing thoughts.
Oh man, thanks for having me on, man. I had a good time. I'm out here on my boy's balcony getting bit, but I don't care. I had to get on here, and it's been cool talking with all of y'all, man, for real. I'm gonna get back into I gotta catch up on a lot of the women's side of things, and Coach, I'm definitely planning on getting on more of your streams. If I don't know why I said if, when you do your streams, and we definitely gonna get we're gonna get that rolling back again, man. I love that. But as for the fights, man, it was some really good fights. I mean, look, Katie Taylor and Persona Delphine, they both warriors, but I didn't really agree with that decision, but it is what it is. Salute to Ruiz, man. I'm really happy for that guy, man. I really am. And a salute to him. He came out, the dude got a chin on him, man. He's a warrior. He's made history. This is huge. It really is. I ain't gonna say too much. I'm just gonna put it like this: Hearn and them, they mad right now. And Wilder we trust, man. I don't put it like that. Like either way Wilder goes, I'm down with it. You know what I mean? But if he goes about fighting Ortiz and Fury, my respect for him can't get much higher. It really can't. It really can't, because what individual is that? Is a man of his word to that degree, like that. Like and then that's why it makes sense why he is where he is, because it's bigger than, it's bigger than a belt. It's bigger than money. Like I mean, look, we all care about money and we all care about, the accolades and whatnot, but it's crazy, man. It really is. But I don't see Ortiz doing too much to him. Fury, I think Fury's a tougher fight, but I think Fury did, like, the Fury we saw was the best Fury we'll see. But that could be a tough fight regardless. But either way it goes, like I'm rolling with him regardless. If anybody think I'm going to be like, oh no, I'm rolling with him regardless, because these people ain't fair. The Wilder haters and these Eddie Hearn supporter, they not fair. They were trying to go after Wilder's brother. That's how disgusting they are, just to get at Wilder. So we're not dealing with people. I don't turn the other cheek. I treat you how you treat me. But salute to y'all, man.
Facts.
General Africa Awaken. And my man, The Truth, all the way from the UK. The Truth, what it do?
First of all, thank you for having me on the panel, and I'd like to say salute to the brothers and sisters on the panel as well. It's been absolutely pleasure talking with you all and debating and talking about what happened tonight. I think we've talked enough about the boxing, but there's a life lesson in here as well that I think is very, very important, that we all think about going into the future as well, because we all remember when Anthony Joshua was pictured in Arabia with the orangutans. We all remembered when Anthony Joshua mocked Deontay Wilder about "to this day," when the phrase "to this day" was talking about the hurt and the suffering of our brothers and sisters for 400 years, and he thought it was something to joke about. And he's been doing Plantation Eddie's bidding since the beginning. And where's that taken him? Now, he's gone out of the house of Plantation Eddie and he's in the field with Dillian White. So that's a life lesson, I think, that, always conduct yourself in the right way. Win, lose or draw, always conduct yourself in the right way. And Anthony Joshua's loss today will show you now how popular he's going to be. How many of them fans that were protecting him, how much are going to still ride with him now that he's lost? That's going to be very interesting to see, because I don't think there's going to be many. I live in the UK and I know how it is here as well. It's just as bad as America, and I know that they're all going to jump that bandwagon. So we'll see.
Man, that's The Truth, all the way from the UK, giving his personal opinion and his thoughts. The Truth, the man is a legend. And then we're going to end it off with the Queen Genesis Green. Closing thoughts.
I'm neither mad nor sad with all of the decisions tonight. Like I said, I know personally that, anything can happen inside the ring. So, I mean, with fans and everybody else having this big opinion on, oh, well, if such and such would have did this in the ring, this would have turned out that way. No, everything happened just the way it was supposed to. So I'm fine with everything. Win, lose, draw, hey, first Mexican champ, all that shit is nice, good for him. The only decision I'm kind of upset with is the whole Katie Taylor thing, because she got the fuck beat out of her. And Yeah, Kate, the whole thing I was only with the whole Katie Taylor thing, and she got the fuck beat out of us. So I mean, that was, that's my only issue. But other than that, I'm okay with everything else.
Damn, that's Genesis Green, y'all. Genesis Green. Okay, guys, it's been lit. All the brothers been doing videos. Now, before I retire and go to bed, I'm finna go and watch all the AJ videos that I can find. And I'm gonna laugh myself right on to sleep. That's what I'm finna do. Because you AJ protectors, I tried to tell y'all. We told y'all. The LDBC told all of y'all. We said that this was gonna happen eventually. Now, none of us picked Ruiz, okay? Let's not even front. I think Brittany Miles picked Ruiz, okay? A few people picked Ruiz, okay? Yeah, and Expert Genius did. Sorry. But LDBC, we told y'all this man was scared. We told y'all this. And now, maybe y'all will listen. You put your trust in Eddie Hearn and look what happened. Now, your boy lost them belts. Guys, for the panel, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Support the best women's MMA platform on YouTube. And we are out.